Rhonda Bird, and I'm the Family Service Advisor here at Cone Funeral Home. So you may ask, why would I want to go to a funeral home and talk about my death? A lot of people ask that question. A lot of people stay home and ponder it, especially when you hear different people talk about pre-need, pre-planning, being prepared. That's all the things that happen in a pre-planning session. So we at Cone Funeral Home offer a pre-planning session for just that reason. There's a lot of questions. We even have a pamphlet that says, what do you need to know? And so we share a lot of those things about what you need to know. When people come in, we just find out a little bit about them. We ask questions about their family, what they would want, all of those kinds of things. What I found out a long time ago is pre-planning is not so much about death and dying, but it's more about protecting your loved ones and giving them peace of mind. And so and it gives you peace of mind. Once you know you have everything planned, set in place, then you can go on with living. You don't have to think about death anymore. And so that is one of the main reasons that we try to get all of these things set in place. The other reason is because families have a lot of things that they've heard from other people. Some of it's true, some of it's not true. There's just so many things. And so getting clarity and peace of mind, coming in and finding out what's truth, what's not true. A lot of people say to me, Carla, I have an insurance. And I really, think everything's covered. And sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. I'm going to go over that in another segment. We're going to talk a little bit about insurances and some of the things that cause problems with families. But those are some of the things that we talk about. We have husbands and wives come in and the wife will say, I want to be cremated. The husband will say, well, I didn't know that. And so it kind of causes a little ripple for a few minutes, but then we figure it out. And so we talk about that. We get all of that set in place. It's very important sometimes for families to be able to have everything exactly the way they want it. We have some people that just want their services just the way they want them. It actually is the last gift of love for your family if you get it all taken care of. Sometimes people say, well, I've got everything written down, but then it never makes it to the funeral home, or it makes it to the wrong funeral home. And so we got to figure out all of those things. It's important to sit down, go over what's important to you, what you are have-tos, and then go over, a plan to make those happen, and then being able to secure that. A lot of people don't realize that at Cone Funeral Home, we secure all of our plans with a pre-need insurance. And so whatever the price is today, once you start making payments on that or you pay for that, that price will never go up. As you know, our economy is all over the place, and the last thing you want to do is be waiting to see what the economy is going to do, and it could be up or it could be down whenever you pass away. Most of the time it's going up, and so we want to lock in those costs, those prices. Sometimes people say, well, I've got everything written down, and I did talk to the funeral home one time, but I don't have it. The price is locked in. So it's very important to look at those things and say, hey, what's important to me, what's important to my family. I always walk through everything, ask all the questions, and we talk about what's the best way to make this happen for your family. What's the best way to put everything. We even have a little booklet that we have that helps we write everything down. We make sure we have a copy of it. We make sure you have a copy of it. All of our, like I said before, all of our pre-need plans are secured by an insurance, so you don't have to worry about what if Cone Funeral Home goes out of business. That's another thing that I hear all the time is, what if you go out of business? Well, I can tell you we have plans for that not to happen. We've been doing a great job here, and we're pretty solid. But you never know. And so we have plans to protect your money, protect everything, so you never have to worry about that. Everything that you do with us is 100% transferable, so you never have to worry about losing your money. And we make sure that happens with our pre-planning. Some of the other things, and I'm just kind of glancing down here. So if one question I ask our families, if something had happened to you last night, then who would be taking care of your plans today? Who would be meeting with us? And as you might know, that's a very emotional time. And the last thing you want is for somebody to come in having no questions answered. They're wondering what you would want and what you would want and what works best for you, and they don't have those answers. And so then they have to start making decisions alone. And what you really want is to be able to make those decisions together before anything happens. And so that's one of the things that's very important for us to look at. When you come in for the session, we let you do most of the talking. We just ask questions. We guide you. We never say this is what you have to do. We show you options, and once you pick an option for you, then we help you to get that. One of the biggest things in pre-need planning is, I've learned this over time, is people really want to know who's taking care of their loved one. They want a relationship with that funeral home. They want to know. I'll never forget when my mom passed away, the funeral home that she chose, the most important thing to her was that he always talked to her at Walmart. He always was there. Anytime he saw her, he talked to her, he was kind to her. And that was important because she felt like she knew him, sorry. But that was important to her, and that's important to a lot of people. The last thing you want to do is have someone come and pick up your husband, your child, your baby, your grandmother, your uncle, and you don't even know them. So coming in and meeting with us, talking to us, helps us to build a relationship with you. So that's one of the big things with pre-need planning. We just want to know you. Everything that we do here at Cone Funeral Home is because we love our community, we love our people, and simply because we care.
Feel free to contact us at any time at Cone Funeral Home if we can be of service to you. Our address is 1510 Campbell Lane, Bowling Green, Kentucky, 42101. And our phone number is 270-904-4201. And with that number, we are accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you so much for watching.